Hi guys, hope all are well, and I too am well. Okay, anyhow, in the previous class, I have explained about simple present tense and when do we need to use the constant tense. And today, the continuation of the same tenses, and even be remembering. It is very easy to remember the names of the 12 tenses, as I told you before. 3 simple tenses, 3 progressive tenses, 3 perfect tenses, and 3 perfect progressive tenses. And yesterday, in the previous class, I did explain about simple present tense, the structure or the form of the verb, and apart from that, when do we need to use the tense? I have already told you. In order to express an action that happens in the present at a definite time, we use simple present tense. And in the same manner, to express universal facts, we use simple present tense. And today, I should explain how to make negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative sentences, which is in simple present tense. And just I mentioned here, continuation of the very first tense, and that is simple present tense. And see here, formation of negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative sentences. Listen to examples I mentioned here. And one of the sentences, she comes today. She comes today, and we can easily understand that she subject and come V1 plus yes, and today is the object part. And this sentence expressed in simple present tense because the verb form is V1 plus yes. As I told you, in simple present tense, the structure or the form of the verb will be subject followed by either V1 or V1 plus yes or es or ies plus object. And as for this sentence, she comes today, it expressed in simple present tense. And it's an affirmative sentence or a positive sentence. We wanna change the same sentence to negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative sentences. And that is what I am going to explain today. And listen, as I told you in the previous classes, if you want to make a negative sentence, just add not, N-O-T, not, along with the helping verb. In order to make a negative sentence, we can add not along with the helping verb. And according to this sentence, she comes today, subject is there, verb part is there, and the object is there, but helping verb is not there. Helping verbs in the sense you know very well, a word which helps the main verb. For example, is, am, are, was, were, has, have, had, do, does, did, will, shall, may, might, can, could, used to, dare to, need to, ought to, etc. They are called the helping verbs. And this sentence doesn't have a direct helping verb. Only subject, verb, and object. This sentence, she comes today, it doesn't have a direct helping verb. In such cases, we can make use of does because the first rule, in order to make negative and interrogative sentences, the first thing what you want to remember. As I told you, there is no direct helping verb, but verb is given. Along with the verb, yes is added. So the first rule is, if the verb ends with yes or es or ies, use does as a helping verb followed by V1 form of the verb. Hope you understand. In order to make this sentence negative, we can use does as a helping verb because the verb ends with yes. As I told you the very first rule regarding this, if the verb ends with yes or es or ies, use does as a helping verb, and does plus not, and that is doesn't. So the negative form of this sentence is she doesn't come today. Now the sentence is negative. As I told you, she comes today. This is an affirmative sentence or a positive sentence, and I made this sentence to negative. And why did I use does as a helping verb? Because she comes today, this sentence doesn't have a direct helping verb. Even though we can The verb come ends with is. Hope you understand. Next, we have to change the sentence to interrogative. In the sense, a rhetoric question, we start from a helping verb. How can we? Just to change the place of the helping verb and the subject. So the negative form is she doesn't come today, and the interrogative form, positive form is does she come today? This is the interrogative form, and that is in simple present tense. Does she come today? And the answer is yes, she comes today. No, she doesn't come today. Two answers as already we have discussed about interrogative rhetoric questions. It always starts with a helping verb and there are two answers, either yes or no. And next is negative interrogative. Start from the negative helping verb and that is doesn't. Doesn't she come today? Now it is an interrogative sentence. Listen, I repeat. She comes today is the given sentence, and our intention is to change this affirmative positive sentence to negative interrogative and negative interrogative. And as I told you, she comes today, this sentence expressed in simple present tense because the verb ends with the yes. Come plus yes is used here. And in order to make a negative sentence, as I told you many times, if you want to make a negative sentence, just add not along with the helping verb. And in this sentence, she comes today, here the problem is that there is no direct helping verb. Even though we can make use of does to make negative and interrogative sentence because the verb ends with the yes. Always try to identify the verb in the given sentence so that you can easily understand the tense and you can easily change the sentence to negative and interrogative sentences. Hope you understand. In example 2, they go to school. And in this sentence is an affirmative sentence, and here also they subject and go is the V1 form and this is the object part. Though it is not a direct object. Listen, here also there is no direct helping verb. Then how can we make the negative and interrogative form? As I told you, if you want to make this sentence to negative, just add a not along with the helping verb. And in this sentence, they go to school, there is no direct helping verb at all. But verb is given there and that is V1. So rule number 2, listen very carefully. If the verb form is V1, use do as a helping verb in order to make negative and interrogative sentences. Hope you understand. Here, as I told you, the verb form is V1. Here, no is, no is, no I is. Only V1 form or the present form is used here, and that is the reason we can make use of do as a helping verb in order to make negative and interrogative sentences. So the negative form is they. As I told you, since the verb 1 is used, we can make use of do to make negative sentence. Do plus not, and that is don't. They don't go to school. Now the sentence is a negative sentence. They don't go to school because the negative form not is used here along with the do. And why did I use do as a helping verb? Because the verb form is V1. Do you understand? So next is interrogative. Interrogative in the sense, as I told you, rhetoric question, we can start from the helping verb. Do they go to school? Do they go to school? Do they go to school? And this is the interrogative sentence which ends with a question mark or an interrogation mark. And next is negative interrogative. Starts from the negative helping verb. Don't they go to school? Don't they go to school? Question mark. And two examples I explained today. And listen, as I told you, the first rule, in order to make negative and interrogative sentences, belongs to simple present tense. Listen, in simple present tense, there won't be any direct helping verb, even though we can make use ends with yes or es or ies, make use of does in order to make negative and interrogative sentences. For example, she comes today is an affirmative form. I made the negative form. She doesn't come today because the verb ends with the yes, and that is the reason why I made use of does as a helping verb in order to make a negative sentence. Then interrogative, does she come